Of the Eastern region. Once again, we're coming at you with another Bigger and Better Business Spotlight, live from the New England State Meeting, right on the campus of Southern Connecticut State University. I have the pleasure of sitting with Brother Ron Tull, happen to be a CPA in the area, and we're going to spend a few moments with him this evening, getting to know him and getting to know his business, and how did he come into this line of work, and how that you brothers out there in the Eastern region can support him and help him to continue to thrive in his endeavors. Brother Tull, good to meet you this evening.
Good to be here. How you doing?
Why don't you give the brothers a little bio on who you are, where you from?
Okay. Like brother said, my name is Brother Ronald Tull. Originally from New York. Went to school at Northeastern University. Graduated in 2004. Currently president of Omicron Chi Sigma chapter in the Suffolk County area, Boston, Massachusetts. CPA for the last 6 years. Started off as a small firm. Went to a bigger firm, didn't like what I saw, so went out on my own with a few very close colleagues of mine.
So, I love how he just put that. Worked at a large firm, decided I could do this a little better, and took some chances to go out on your own. Remember this, what I'm about to say, because you're going to see something coming about this soon. I am my own business. I want brothers to start remembering that. That's going to become the theme of Bigger and Better Business as we go forward. I am my own business. I really believe that every brother has the talents and skill sets necessary to thrive and have their own business. Please tell me how you came into the mindset of going into the realm of CPA, and how did you know that's the line of work you wanted to be in?
Well, it started, most people think of CPAs as, number crunchers and boring people, but it's really not that. It's a lot about, the biggest thing you need to know how to do is deal with other people and interact with other people. Just like childcare, you're dealing with someone's child. That's very, very important, so they have to trust you. It's the same thing with a CPA. Mm-hmm. You're dealing with somebody's money, giving them advice on their financial future, so they have to trust you. You need to know how to talk to them and convey the knowledge that you've acquired to them, and how they can be, benefited from it. So it's not about the numbers. If you can add, if you can subtract, sometimes you have to multiply. Mm-hmm. But other than that, it's just relationships with people, and letting them become comfortable with you so you can share your advice and knowledge.
Go ahead and tell us the name of the firm, and I always educate brothers through these segments. So give me the name of the firm and tell brothers how the firm is set up. Is it an LLC? Is it an S Corp? Let brothers know which course of action you decided in setting up the business, if you have partners or not. Go ahead and give us a little information on that.
Well, the name of the firm is Schofer, Dilberg and Company. It was started with myself, 3 other of my colleagues. The managing member is Mark Schofer. He is a older, more educated, more seasoned individual. He's in his 40s, and the rest of us are younger. So he saw in us that with his knowledge base, our young knowledge base, and just our desire to work, that we could make a go of this. So the 4 of us started this past January. We're set up as an S corporation because everyone is given a salary. It's a lot simpler, it's a lot straightforward. Everybody's given a salary that we decide on January 1st of every year going forward to be revisited every year. In case things change, you bring in more clients, you want to work less, you want to work more. So we're not tied into a partnership agreement that is set in stone and would have to be revised every year based on the changes in the business and the workflow.
And those business and those changes in the business could be revenue. Yep. The company could have a contract that comes on board that really expands the company revenue, and people roles may be shifted and have to go in a different direction, and so there may be some additional compensation that's due in certain criteria. That's a nice innovative way to do it. Most people try to lock you into a long-term deal. That still gives you a great level of independence, kind of being your own business within the business, you working off each other's resources and contacts and network in a sense, and kind of sharing the work and looking at what the revenue stream is for that year to figure out where do we go from here. So with all that put into perspective, what do you think where you are now? Where do you see yourself going in this situation?
Well, a major problem that CPAs and individuals that work in the CPA profession have is work-life balance. From January to April, I'm working 65, 70 hours a week. I'm young, I don't have any kids yet, but I plan on having kids soon. So with the flexibility that we have, we're afforded that, you know, if I said to my partners, I want to work 50 hours at max, I would take a cut in my salary, but that's only for the next couple of years. When I have young kids, my wife and I are just married, so want to spend more time at home. Now, 10 years from now, when my kids are, you know, older and don't need the constant supervision, and my wife can take on more of that, then that's when I can bump it back up and you know, take on more of a role, take on more clients, because in my area, we're situated in Natick, Massachusetts, which is a fairly wealthy suburb. Getting the clients isn't usually the problem. The problem is servicing the property. So it's a matter of how hard you want to work for your money. So for now, like I said, I'm working 60, 70 hours a week. I plan to work that until I have small children. And then when the kids get a little older, I'm young enough that I can bump those hours up again for a couple more years, another decade, to prepare myself for retirement, and then won't have to work myself until, you know, until the day I die.
He's talking about work-life balance, brothers. Work-life balance. When you're young, get it in. Point simple. When you're young, grind. That's, you know, that's how you get the money to accumulate the toys and things you want.
Yes.
And I'm gonna take you through a couple segments that he touched on. He said, because when I get kids, I want to dial it back a bit. But then he's gonna crank it back up because see, he purchased some toys when he was young. Now he got some kids and he putting some money out, probably to college and things of that nature. And once the kids are taken care of and leave the nest, he's got to think about him and the missus. And you start looking forward to retirement again, which is all type of stuff you kind of help people through. How does the taxes affect what people do in their retirement and things like that? What couple of tips could you throw out to brothers, you know, give us a little pro bono work here for a minute? What things should brother know when they dealing with their taxes, whether they own a business or their individual life?
Well, if we're going to do this at a 10,000 foot level and just, you know, get the basics in, the first thing you want to do is think about retirement first. Put your money away. There's many different vehicles. You can do a Roth, you can do a traditional IRA, you can do simple IRAs, you can do SEP IRAs, depending on if you're self-employed, if you have a 401k. Most folks are employed by a larger corporation. So more and more you're seeing 401ks as the preferred way or the most common way to set away money for retirement. What you want to do is understand their 401k program. You want to maximize their match to you. If they have a Roth feature, that's more beneficial. With a Roth, you pay tax on your money now. You don't get a deduction before you contribute it. But when it grows, hopefully for the next 20, 30, 40 years, whatever growth is attached to your contributions, you take out tax-free. That's always beneficial. So if the market ticks up, you know, you could double, triple, hopefully even more than that, whatever you've contributed in your retirement years.
Y'all owe me something for Christmas. I just got you some, at least $1,000 worth of information right there just to start. Brother Toe, I won't make you give it all away for free today. We got your information. We're going to post this out on the regional website and through the Bigger and Better Business media outlets we have in the region. I really appreciate you sitting down with me this afternoon, taking a little time. Brothers in the New England area or even in the Eastern region, period, if you feel Brother Toe could be of assistance to you, please reach out to that brother. We're going to have his company information for you at the end of the segment. We just thank you for stepping in today, giving Bigger and Better Business a little bit of your time.
Absolutely.
Always a pleasure to be in the great state of New England. And I was happy to get this time with you this evening. And until next time, Blue Fight.
You know.
This is another PBS East production. To find out more information about the mighty Eastern region of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, visit us at www.pbseast.org or on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Instagram, and Pinterest. Thank you and have a blessed day.